Let's get started today by looking at some things that have the X sound of letter X in them. Now, you all know a box ends with the letter X, and an axe ends with letter X. And I'm sure you're very familiar with an X-ray. An X-ray starts with letter X, but here's a weird one. Now, for some reason, the word xylophone starts with the letter X, but you don't hear the X sound at all. So xylophone does start with X, so if you see it, know that it does, but it doesn't make that X sound at all. It's actually making the Z sound of letter Z, which is kind of weird. So let's go ahead and get started with the letter X. Hopefully you have your flashcard handy because you're going to need it here in just a minute. Let's talk about what that sound for X is. Ready? X, 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 X. Good. That X makes kind of a strange X sound, doesn't it? All right. So if you hear the X sound of letter X in any of these words, it could be in the middle and it could be at the end, I need you to put up that X flashcard. Ready? Mixer. Did you hear it in there? Mixer. Blimp. Waxing. Did you hear the X? Waxing? Yes. Shrimp. Scoop. 60. Yes, 60. 60. Trooper. Texas. Did you hear it in there? Right in the middle. Texas. Extra. There it is. Extra. And popcorn. No. All right, let's take a look at the words behind me. We are looking for a word that has an X in it. I've got pink and I've got blue today. Which one, pink or blue, would say box? Box. It would have to be the blue because there is that letter X right there at the end. Ox. Box. Taking a look at the next pair, pink or blue, which one would say 60? 60. Right, it's the pink one because there's that X in there. There's that little word 6 and then add the TY, 60, 60. All right, pink or blue, which one would say reflex? Reflex. You're right, it's the pink one. There's that X at the end, reflex. Have you ever been to the doctor and they take that hammer and they bump your knee with it and your leg jumps? That's your reflex, reflex. All right, over here, which word, pink or blue, would say extra, extra? You're right, it is the pink one. There's that X there, extra, extra. All right, now, pink or blue, which word would say Mexico, Mexico? Yes, it's the blue one. There it is, Mexico, Mexico. And it starts with a capital M because all countries do start with capital letters, all of those important words. And the last pair, which word, pink or blue, would say complex, complex? It would have to be the pink one, right? Because there's that X at the end, complex, complex. Before you go to your reading workbook, I would like to read the alphabet page for letter X for you. It says, what's in the box? Can we X-ray it to see? It's too small for an ox and too big for a bee. Maybe it's a mixer or a 6-sided stone, or maybe even better, if it's a big T-Rex's bone. What's a T-Rex? Dinosaur, right? A dinosaur is a T-Rex. Let's read it one more time, really listening for that X sound of letter X. What's in the box? Can we X-ray it to see? It's too small for an ox and too big for a bee. Maybe it's a mixer or a 6-sided stone, or maybe even better, it's a big T-Rex's bone. Alrighty. Now, you are going to be doing, let's see, I can't remember which page it is. I think it's 126 and 127 today in your, no wait, it's not. This is short week, has got me all mixed up. I'm all mixed up. You're going to be doing 127 and 128 today. 127 and 128 today. And on the first page, you'll be be reviewing the U sound, the sound, and on page 128, you'll be reviewing the X sound. All right, so we've got fence, cut, box, roof, pumpkin, and hut. So you're looking for any of those words that have the U sound in them. And then on page 128, you've got axe and purse and box and pickle and mailbox and fox. All right, so you'll be looking for anything that has the X sound of X. When you're all done with 127 and 128, you can upload that to Schoology.